What's up, y'all? I'm muted. What's up? What's up? Hey, how you doing, Shay? I was talking for a couple of minutes, but had to do that little piece right there for Coach John Thompson. Um, Passed away a few days before his birthday. Actually, he would have been 79 tomorrow. Georgetown great, turned a college that was built on really the back of slaves and everything, and the Jesuits into somewhere where that was very prominent in the African American community. As far as it was like they say how Dallas is America's team. It was like the Black America's team for basketball was Georgetown in the 80s and everything, won that championship. So rest in peace, Coach Thompson, a DC sports legend. And yeah, so I just felt we needed to do that and just give him a couple minutes there. Can you hear me now, Dubs? Can you hear me now? Um, but yeah, what's up, y'all? It's on the Warpath. I am your host, it's Sanchez 405. And today, I know we've had a little bit of a delay in getting to this point. I was gonna go on here at 6:30, but I saw some other folks were doing it, so I decided to come on here now. What in the world? God said the earth would never flood again till he saw it. That's true. They did, Dubs. He did say that, didn't he? Give me 1 second, y'all. Okay, there we go. But yeah, it is a good day. What's up, Jay? How you doing, man? Yeah. I decided to go live, make my roster predictions, talk about a little bit of everything else. Yes, unfortunately, we will have to talk about Dan Snyder eventually. But it is what it is. We'll get into that. But I'm going to talk about some good things here today. Um, and yeah, but one of the biggest things that we'll talk about, previewing the 53-man roster for the Burgundy and Gold. Um, and we'll also touch on a couple of other things, some of the things that from the practice out there at FedEx Field. But I did write down my roster here, and I'll go by it. I had to go and recount it multiple times. You think somebody with 2 degrees would actually know how to count to 55 or 53? There is an understanding, though, that it can be a 55-man roster. They can carry a maximum of 55 active players, but that's including players from the practice squad. And the practice squad players, they're going to move from 10 to 12 players this year. This is all under that new CBA. Interesting enough, it is going to be 14 it's going to be 14 in 2022. What's up, Washington diehard fan? How you doing? Thank you, Anna. Don't forget to like the video, y'all. If you haven't already, if you're new to the channel, make sure you click that subscribe button for me on the way to 1,000. Greatly appreciate all the love and support that I've gotten through the last 4 years that we've been doing this. So it is an honor to do it. It's an honor to have so many people that are willing to listen to me bloviate from time to time. There will be more content coming here in the next week or so, because we're going to get ready to preview the Eagles next week. We'll go over the roster cuts this Saturday or Sunday. Monday, I will try to go on and we'll preview the Eagles and see what they have going and everything like to know. I want to know who's staying and who's going. This will be interesting. Yeah, and that is going to be interesting, Jay. The fact that that we don't really know who is going to special teams is the biggest thing there. We don't know who's going to stay. I think the veterans, they even said the veterans have the upper edge on the young players, because they know their resume speaks for themselves. So yeah, but this is who I have down on my 52-man roster here. 53, excuse me. I don't know, it's 52 pickups. And if you want to come in, talk shop a little bit, you're more than welcome to. That's the link right there. We are on Periscope as well too. So anybody on Periscope, Twitter, appreciate you guys coming in, chit-chatting. Make sure you get on YouTube if you have a channel and subscribe to the channel. I appreciate it. But so I'm going to start out with the quarterback position here. And I think we're going to carry 3 quarterbacks with a caveat here. I think, of course, it's going to be Haskins, Kyle Allen, and I think Alex Smith as well. What's up, Adrian? How you doing? That is going to be my first 3 selections right there for the roster. I think those are locks. I do think that Alex Smith would be the inactive emergency third string quarterback. So on game day, he wouldn't play. He wouldn't even dress out, but he would be part of game planning and all that good stuff. Kind of like how Rex Grossman was back in 2012. He was the third quarterback behind RG3 and Kirk Cousins, and he didn't dress out until RG3 was hurt. So you would see him inactive a lot of the times there. But Haskins, I think he's done enough to be the starter, although Ron Rivera hasn't said anything yet. I imagine that we should see something here no later than Tuesday of next week that he will be the starter for the team going into the 2020 season. Kyle Allen, I think he's done enough to be a backup. They've said some good things about him, but they said sometimes he doesn't like to go for the easy play. He likes to go for the big play. He likes to go for chunk plays. Kind of got a little bit of Brett Favre in him, minus the Gene incidents, right? But yeah, so Haskins, Kyle Allen, Smith. I think Steven Montez, he will go on to the practice squad. They actually signed his college teammate in Brown in place of Kitsy. And they cut Kitsy, and now Brown is going to be on the team. But I think he'll go to the practice squad as well. Running backs. I think this is an interesting thing. And a lot of people, and I'll even talk about the running back situation a little bit. And there's been some interesting news over the last couple of news cycles here with Leonard Fournette, Alvin Kamara. I'll give you my thoughts on those once I tell you who I think is going to make it for the running backs. And I'll give you spoiler alert, they all make it. Peterson, Love, Gibson, McKissick, and Barber. I think the odd man out may be Peyton Barber, but I think that Adrian Peterson is going to be the old bell cow. I don't think that was ever in doubt. Bryce Love, remains to be seen what he can offer after his injury, but he had some of the best college tape that you saw at Stanford. A lot of people even said he may have been better than McCaffrey before his injury. Antonio Gibson, who I think I said this during the draft, I think this cat can be a real weapon. And I think he is going to be. They say he is going to cause problems for folks down the line. So I think this is something that maybe the Eagles might not be prepared for, and other teams may not be prepared for. J.D. McKissick, a little bit older, kind of same situation. In college, he was a wide receiver, converted to running back in the pros. So he offers that same offer sheet that Antonio Gibson does. It's pretty much like going from a 2015 to a 2020, right? Probably still has a little less mileage on there. Let's see here. And as far as the running backs go, I don't think you have to go out and find a running back. I don't think you need to trade the farm for Alvin Kamara because you never know. Worst case scenario, you could be in a situation where you're picking a high pick, so you don't want to do the same mistake in 2012 and going out there. Stop chasing for coins, these shiny coins that are rusted. That this turned out to be rust, right? So I do like the fact that I think Ron Rivera, he doesn't make splashy splashes when it comes to going after free agency and making trades. That's not been his forte in Carolina. They usually take care of their own. So I don't think that's going to be something of the difference there, right? Probably the most interesting spot, though, and so don't go out and get Fournette. I think it's 2.0 of Darius Geis and AGG. Excuse me, not AGG, and also Alvin Kamara. I think you just need to stay away from those guys and focus in on what you got. Build what you have here. I think you've done enough this offseason to try to build chemistry, and you've got your rallying cry around Ron Rivera right now, who's getting ready to go through his cancer treatment. Thought he was already going through them, but they said he's going to start him at the beginning of the season, according to that preseason special that they had. So continuing on the offense, I move on down to wide receiver, and my wide receivers are, I think we're going to carry 6. I'm just used to us having 6 wide receivers, and I think the locks for you right now are Terry McLaurin, AGG, Sims, and Dontrell Inman. I think they brought Inman in because he is a veteran, right? What does it say here? Bryce Love is who I'm really high on now, more than last. And I agree with you, Jay. But McLaurin, AGG, Inman, Sims, I think they are locks. And then the other 2, and I had a decision to make here. And it could change, but right now I think it's a battle for 3 receivers, 2 spots for 3 receivers. I think you've got Isaiah Wright, you have Cam Sims, and you have Trey Quinn. And Isaiah Simmons offers you something on special teams as a kickoff returner, as a punt returner as well, too. And Trey Quinn, who was knocked out against the Carolina Panthers, either fair catches or just looks like a little pasty version of Antoine Randall L when he was with us. So for that, I'm saying that Isaiah Wright and Cam Sims, because Cam Sims came on at the end of the year. He played a little well in that Giants game. I remember seeing him. He had a couple of big catches there. So I like McLaurin, AGG, Inman, Sims, Jr., Sims, and Isaiah Wright. I think Trey Quinn is the odd man looking in there right now. That could change, but I think right now that's who you're going to have to go with. Tight end spot is probably the worst position we have on the football team, and I mean you could not make this up. It's really, we could be a feed the children commercial with how depressed this tight end position is. I know I've said it before, and I say again, I love Logan Thomas. I think he'll make the team. Marcus Baugh, and then I think that third spot is going to be fought out by 3 people: Richard Rodgers, Jeremy Sprinkle, and Hale Hinches. Haven't heard a lot out of Hale Hinches. Saw a couple of clips with Rodgers in there making catches, and he did have that Hail Mary catch a few years ago against Detroit when he played for Green Bay. Hasn't played ball in a few years, though. In an active environment, and Sprinkle, who's been consistently inconsistent for the Burgundy and Gold. So that's who I have there. Tight ends. All right, I think Richard Rodgers is going to win this because he's a vet. I would, if it was me picking, I'd probably say Jeremy Sprinkle just because he's been there. But I think it's going to be Logan Thomas starting. You got Marcus Baugh, who's building a rapport again with Dwayne Haskins. And then you've got Richard Rodgers there too. I think it would come down to Richard Rodgers and Sprinkle, though, because you need a blocker there. And they said they are going to use some of these blockers at these tight ends as fullbacks in the I formation. So there you go. The offensive line I thought was a little interesting there. I think you've got Moses, Sheriff, Roulier, Martin, and Deron Christian will be your starters on this squad. I think that you're going to have a backup of Keith Ishmael. Cornelius Lucas will be your swing tackle. Wes Schweitzer, who was injured. And then you have Sadiq Charles as well, who's injured as well. I don't know how or what he is going to offer going forward there. this season will Sadiq Charles, because he did have that calf injury, and there has been rumors that he is going through a little bit of growing pains. That his maturity, they always say it's a maturity level issue. It always seems like that with players with LSU when they come to Washington, right? Thank God we didn't get purple drink, but that's my offense right there. I have 26 offensive players there. So let me know in the comments what you think about that. So I have Haskins, Allen, Smith as your quarterbacks on the depth chart. Peterson, Love, Gibson, McKissick, and Peyton Barber are your running backs. McLaurin, AGG, Inman, Sims Jr., Isaiah Wright, and Cam Sims as your wide receivers. Logan Thomas, Marcus Barr, Richard Rodgers Jr. is going to be your tight ends, and then your offensive linemen. I've got Morgan Moses, Brandon Sheriff, Roulier, Martin, Christian, Charles, Ishmael, Lucas, and Schweitzer to round out that team. So tell me what you think about the offense. I'm going to check on these comments here. I'm surprised they didn't cut anybody today. I think they said that's from Lawrence. I think, Lawrence, that they may know who they're going to cut already. They said that they really haven't narrowed down to about 8 spots. So they have in that 53-man roster, what is that? That's was it 8? Yeah, so you've got 45 spots. So you've got your game day roster pretty much figured out there. Let's see here. Eagles plan on keeping, Jason Peter at right guard instead of switching him at left tackle. We should have at least 6 sacks in week 1. I hope so. I really do. I think the injuries that the Eagles have, that is going to be something rough for them to handle, is this explosive defensive line. Can't wait to see them go there and crush it out. What they've lost their left guard and their left tackle. So they left Brandon Banks and they've lost Andre Dillard. And Wentz is already has issues with getting hit and being hurt. And I think he has a bad back or something like that, or an agitated back, anything. I don't know. Let's see here. Jay Martell. I would also go with Isaiah Wright. We're starting over with something new, and I don't see Trey starting much long. Yeah, I don't think he's going to stay much longer either. Lawrence, what'd you say here? I love Hale Hinches. He came on strong into the season, but it looks like he might be cut. Yeah, and then he might also be able to come on in there as a practice squad player. So I don't know. I think he's still got like a year where he can still be a practice squad player. The defense was fun though to put together, and I've got 2 less players on there than I do for the offense. Let's see here. Check it out again. I've got the link here if you want to come on and chit chat for a little bit. Don't forget, if you're new, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you like this video. If you can, share it out. We're on the pathway to 1,000. Don't forget that once I do hit 1,000, I'm going to be doing a giveaway for the NFL shop gift card. I'm going to give away a $100 gift card to the NFL shop just as a celebration to 1,000 subscribers. Can't wait to really hit that milestone. Been waiting on that. It wasn't a milestone that I thought. That wasn't like one of my goals. It was just to come on here, chit chat for a little bit, get a couple of comments, and then just keep on doing it. But it's evolved into something else. It's evolved into something bigger than I didn't really realize. So I appreciate y'all coming in here. So yeah, make sure you like and share this video out if you can. I greatly appreciate it. And the defense, excuse me. If you want to come on, there's the link. And the defense, I think we already know. I think this defense is going to be something that is that people are going to have to respect. I don't think they really realize what they're in for. If you've seen Chase Young chased down Dwayne Haskins yesterday in practice. I thought that was a sight to behold. They said, thank goodness for the golden jersey, because if it wasn't, he was going to get lit up. But they said something different. That guy's different when he puts on that helmet. So I'm looking forward to seeing that cat do what he does. But let's see here. Getting into the defense, of course, we're going to have Jonathan Allen. I know he's hurt right now, but he should be fine. Chase Young, Deron Payne, Montez Sweat, Ryan Kerrigan, Tim Settle, who did I have? Ioannidis, and then I have Ryan Anderson more as a tweener. I think you'll see more on the offensive line, but I think he's still on the defensive line, but I think he's still listed as linebacker. So I didn't put him on this, but I did put him at linebacker. I think this line is just really it's going to speak for itself there. I think you could see Jordan Brailford or Nate Orchard sneak in there. But Brailford, he has to show that he can stay healthy and all this good stuff. But I do think that your starters, and it doesn't really matter internally. What's up, Franklin? How you doing, man? How you doing? Hey, Braden, how you doing, pal? But yeah, I think that you've got your bookends now. You've got Payne and you've got Sweat, right? You've got Allen and, excuse me, not Payne and Sweat. You've got Young and Sweat. You've got Payne, Allen, Ioannidis, Settle in that four-man rotation interiorly. I think if you can get 13 sacks out of the four of those guys, I think it's going to be good. In years past with the Carolina Panthers, they have put defensive tackles in the Pro Bowl. I think 1 year they were in the top 5 as a duo where they combined for 10 sacks. So you're not asking a lot out of them. You're asking them to stop the run. I want to see their tackles for losses more than anything, not just sacks. We'll leave that to the bookends. Ryan Kerrigan, like I said before, he's actually playing his natural position. So how's he going to do? And especially, he doesn't have to be the heart and soul anymore of this defense. He can just go out there and play ball. I do think he's going to get that sack record. He might get that sack record early. We'll see. Maybe he might get another interception. So then I move over to the linebacker section, and I think this is the most hotly contested position in the whole team. Davis, I like Holcomb, Sean Dion Hamilton, Kevin Pierre-Louis, Anderson. I said Anderson earlier, but I have him. John Bostic on there. What's up, Juan? How you doing, man? Who do you think will be the starters at linebacker? That's a tough group because they are talented. Yes, absolutely. What's up? What's up, Ready Red? Everybody's favorite Cowboys fan. But to answer your question there, I'm just going to so what's the breakdown like? How many players per position group, bro? Shoot. I've just got them in a roundabout way. I got about like 8 linemen on each side, like 6 linebackers. I do think Reuben Foster makes it. I think he'll go on the IR, so that will save a spot. And then I think you've got Anderson. Like I say, he's going to be probably more on the line, but I call him a linebacker here. Kevin Pierre-Louis, they've had good things coming out of him. Sean Dion Hamilton, Cole Holcomb, Thomas Davis. I think you'll have those guys. I think those 3 are going to be like your starters there. So we'll see in that respect. Maybe John Bostic might find his way up in there. Don't know. We'll see. What's up, Stephen Hill Loft? How you doing? I saw your comment earlier. Man, welcome. And then the defensive backs. This one was a little bit harder. I have said all off season that I would like to see Sean Davis rise up and take this spot. It looks like he hasn't been able to do that. I think he still makes the team. I think Troy Apke will start at free safety. And, they like to play that single high safety. Jack Del Rio does, and make it like you're going to have another linebacker with your strong safety. So Apke, Davis, Collins. I think DeShazier Everett still make it. Kendall Fuller, Darby, Perry Moreland, Fabian Monroe, Cameron Curl, and Hudson, I think, will make it. He is listed as a safety too, but I think he can do so many things on special teams there. Strowman, I think, is the last man out there. And, and that's 24 players right there. So it's interesting to see how this is going to unfold out. I do like the fact that we have a good balance of vets. I think we have a long veteran presence on each side of the ball. We got Thomas Davis, who is, I think, he's going to be a Ron Rivera culture guy. He's been with Ron Rivera. He knows how Ron Rivera operates. He's been with Ron Rivera all his time in Carolina outside of last season. And then, you've got Adrian Peterson here, who everybody's familiar with now in his second year. So I love the fact that you have those veteran presence there. Oh, last thing, the hardest spots I had to pick out were the special teams. I think you might see Dustin Hopkins at kicker. You might have Tress Way at punter, and Nick Sumber will be long snapper, and that gets you at 53. Also, tell me what you think here. What's up? What's up, Burgundy and Gold fan all day, a.k.a. Skins fan all day, a.k.a. Mr. Green Eyes. How you doing, brother? Yeah. And but yeah, this is my roster. Like I said, I've got, if y'all want to come in, talk, tell me what you think about the 53-man or 55-man roster, whatever the heck we're calling it now. Let me know. I've got the link in there already. Hey, how you doing, Natural? How you doing? Good day. Second time you're in here. Appreciate it. So now that we kind of I got that out of the way. Saturday, if I'm not live, I will do a video recapping it, but I hope to be live when they do roster cuts, and that'll be probably around 5 on Saturday. So come back here on Saturday. We'll talk and see where I was wrong, and y'all can laugh at me, and we can be like Dubs, and we'll just get in the flood and we'll raise those pants up, right? It's all good, though. And then I did scribble down a practice squad listing. I sent Montez, Tony Brown, I think Hale Hinches, Timon Parrish, Ross Piercebacher, and I think Brailford also will make the roster as well. You are so close. Yes, I know. I'm so close. I can taste it, y'all. And then once we get on there, once we hit to 1,000, I'm going to do a big live event, and we're going to have a good time. We're going to have a good time talking about it. Might not even just be about Washington football and all this stuff. It's probably going to be about a whole lot of different things as well, too. What's up, Jacinda? How you doing? Who else is up in here? I miss anybody? No, I didn't miss anybody. Good. I'm glad I didn't miss anybody. So, we got the good stuff out of the way. Now we're going from the good stuff to the good bits. Mr. Dan Snyder. He has said that he will be releasing through a press release that the employees will be released from their NDAs, current and former ones. So we all know this, and I actually listened to I was listening to Florio. God forgive me if B Nizzle's on here. Please forgive me for listening to Mike Florio. But he brings up a good point, because Mike Florio was a practicing lawyer as well. And in most jobs we have, you sign an NDA anyway. They call it that confidentiality thing. So it's the same thing. So he's releasing them from that. And good, finally, he's getting pushed in the right way to do this. But I think the NFL is about to drop the hammer. I hope that the NFL is about to drop the hammer on him. I mean, this guy should be like he's gonna look like Ron Jeremy by the time he gets to be about 60. He's almost there. Was like 57. But anyway, also now Beth Wilkinson, the attorney in charge of investigating the misconduct and the culture and everything like that, will report directly to Roger Goodell. And I think that's a good. I think that's a good thing there. I do think it's a little half-assed. If I'll be honest with you, it's like the fact that I go and I find somebody to. It's like if I was getting investigated, Anna was my boss, and then I get my best friend to come investigate, our mutual best friend to come and investigate it, and then you're going to report to my fiance. That makes no sense, right? So there is a little bit of things. It seems like we do things half-assed in that. I don't know what they're trying to protect Dan Snyder from. I don't know what he has on people, but it's got to be something, right? And owners are also subject to the NFL personal conduct policy for whatever that's worth. Do you think they will have give some return kicks? It's possible, man. It is possible, Lawrence. I don't know for sure, but it could be quite possible. And then also they have renamed the roadings or the roads leading to the stadium and to are they still calling they calling it Redskins Park still, or they're calling it Washington Football Park? Jay Martell, what's up, man?
How you doing?
Hey, buddy. How you?
How's it going?
Good,
How's it going?
Good.
Good
Good.
to hear. It's good to hear.
Yeah. Good to talk
So
to you
I'm liking
finally.
this. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm liking this whole Redskins roster thing. I really like it, actually.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
I
Yeah, I
appreciate
do.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah. What anything you see different? Anything you would do different?
What I would do differently, yeah, I would absolutely cut Trey Quinn. I would get rid of
Mm-hmm.
him. I would also get Ryan Anderson out of there as quick as possible because, like you said, he is actually a tweener. He's
Mm-hmm.
back and forth with this whole entire thing. I would just find some way to trade him and just get some picks back for him.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's one of the biggest things is that Ryan Anderson situation is the fact that you've got he's shown flashes, and you don't want to give up and give somebody something that you can facilitate in, but you just don't have it's like you're running for valedictorian. Everybody might have a 4.0, but you're going to have to go with the person that's got a 4.05 as a valedictorian over somebody that's got a 4.4 or 04 or whatever. So it's one of those situations. But I don't know. In injuries, I think injuries might come at a premium here this year. So it's good to have. I think it's good to have them in your back pocket, at least for this year.
Just for this year, yeah. But if anything more happens to him, it's gonna be like, did I really have to take the risk for him, or did I just Yeah. Uh-huh. So it's safe to keep him in your back pocket for now.
Right.
Yeah.
So what do you think about all this stuff going on with Dan Snyder, man?
I'm really not liking it so far. I wanted to go to bat for him so many times. I really did. Yeah. And it's getting a little bit dicey so far. It's not really just it's not really looking good.
No. Not at all, man. Not at all.
Not looking good at all. Yeah. I don't know, man. One thing pops out, the other thing just stays where it needs to be, and then it pops out. I'm like, man. But it's DC for you. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, we can't do anything right. DC Sports can't do anything right. You look at with the Capitals. You get rid of the coach. You got your Stanley Cup, and then a coach who's about to be fired, or a manager who's about to be fired, not even halfway through the season, wins you a World Series championship. So it.
And now you look
at
is
what it is.
Now, now you look at them where they're at now, at the bottom of the NL East.
Yeah, it is what it is. And then the Capitals get their brains beat out by Barry Trotz and the Islanders. So
3 times in a row.
Yep.
3 times in a row.
Oh my god.
Good grief.
Yeah, but it is what it is. We keep on trucking.
We still do.
We endure. So what's your as far as like the name goes and everything, what's your favorite one? I don't think I remember you saying anything about what your favorite name was.
I have said something like in particular to the Red Wolves. That would be my best bet. Now you're just because you'd be keeping the red part of it, but the whole Wolves thing, it could possibly work. I'm not sure, but I've seen a lot of people just go to bat for the Red Wolves type name or the Red Tails. Red Tails, Red Wolves, it really doesn't make a difference as long as something like keeps that red part in it. I'm not changing about that.
HTTR, that's what you want to keep on saying, right?
Yeah, hell to the Red Wolves. Yeah, hell to the Red Tails, hell to the Red Wolves, whatever. It makes sense.
I think if I was a betting man, and I'm not a betting man at all, but I'm going to put money on it that in December or January, around the time the season's over with, I think that lawsuit will mysteriously get resolved, and we'll have the Washington Redskins. I think that team is not doing the best of job as hiding it. They had a Zoom call Sunday with Fred Smoot and Julie Donaldson, and they were in there howling. Julie Donaldson was howling. So I don't know. I think it's going to be Red Wolves. There's just too many indications. It was like one of the first things that the team shared and everything too. So,
right,
yeah.
Julie Donaldson has a lot of notable situations going on anyway. So
yeah. Oh yeah. She'll let us know. Yeah. Natural's still here. Who is the WNBA player that is a new coach? I don't know, Reddy Red. On Madden 21, our name is football team. That's right, Braden. Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, I said I'm just gosh. Yeah. I don't even want to talk about it anymore. I'm just get the football games going so I could just be over with it.
Yeah, we're gonna have exciting. It's gonna be fun. Once football comes back, what is it? 2 weeks from Sunday, this past Sunday. Yeah. So we'll be good to go here. Right. James, what's up, man? How you doing? What did you miss? You missed my roster. I broke down. I said who's gonna make the team. I don't know anything.
Really good roster.
So I'll go back over it here. At quarterback, I've got our boy number 7, Haskins. I got Kyle Allen and Alex Smith backing him up. I think Alex Smith will be on that inactive third quarterback type deal. Adrian Peterson, Love, Gibson, McKissick, Barber. I think all 5 of them will make the roster there in that respect. And wide receiver, I think you'll keep 6, McLaurin, Inman, AGG, Sims Jr., Isaiah Wright, and Cam Sims. The much depressed and much maligned tight end group, it'll be Logan Thomas, Marcus Ball, and Richard Rogers, just because nepotism wins in this world. On the offensive line, you've got Moses, Sheriff, Roulier, Martin, and Jerron Christian. They are still apparently looking into maybe adding another tackle, Sadiq Charles, but I think he may convert to IR or some PUP list. Ishmael, Lucas as a swing tackle, and Schweitzer as well. He'll make it as a swing guard. And then on defense, I've got John Allen, Chase Young, Deron Payne, Sweat, Kerrigan, Settle, Ioannidis. I think those boys will make it there. Linebackers, Thomas Davis, Cole Holcomb, Sean Dion Hamilton, Kevin Pierre-Louis, Ryan Anderson. He's a tweener, but I'll call him a linebacker and think John Bostic will do it. Defensive backs, we got Troy Apke, Sean Davis, Collins, Everett, Fuller, Darby, Moreland, Moreau, Curl, Hudson. Maybe Stroman might fit in there. I don't know how the numbers work there. And then, yeah, he's a local guy. He's from where I'm originally from. So I got to go with my two guys from there. Mm-hmm. And then special teams is Dustin Hopkins, Tressway, and Nick Sundberg as long snapper.
Right.
Shoot. Yeah. Are you at work? That ain't no problem. That's no problem. Hey, I that's why I do it. That's why I get to go back and re-roll on it. Gus, what's up, man? HCTR under 2 weeks until Carson Wentz meets his demise. I hope Peterson got him custom design wheelchair. Oh my God. Trust me, that front four will inflict a lot of pain, blues, and agony to folks. I hear you. Let's see here. Pedro Smith said at 3K he will do a face reveal. He's at 3,000 subscribers. I don't know. That's 007, man. That's 007. Pedro. That's him. I don't know. It's a good. I mean, he got good content though. I don't know if his face is going to add anything to the content, but shoot, he's got some good stuff. He's a sharp young mind. Out here on YouTube talking about the burgundy and gold. So, you know, he's got his information right there in front of him. And then we got to talking about my favorite subject, James. You know what that is? Yes, it's Dan Snyder. Old fan Snyder was there.
Yeah.
And I actually found an interesting picture of him. I got to find it here. But let's see. Yeah, it's pretty funny. Let's see if I find it. He does have a Twitter now. Don't forget that, so you can go and try to follow him. I'm still pending on there. Okay, I think I should slide Brandon. I think they should slide Brandon Sheriff to his natural position in college. You talking about the right tackle? Yeah, I'm sorry, Jay. Were you saying something too?
No, go ahead.
Okay, all right. Let's see here. I gotta find this thing. Where's it? Let's see if I can find it. They did say they found him. I don't know, for some of you folks that might be anime fans, this is Dan Snyder's new cartoon character, Old Master Roshi. That's Dan Snyder right there. So,
Dragon Ball.
Who will play right guard?
Oh my God.
Yeah, he
oh my gosh, man, Master Roshi. Wow,
yeah, that's what it's gonna be.
It's cousin.
Shoot. Thank you, Skins, for sharing out my live. I appreciate it, brother. Thank you so much. Wow. One of the reasons why I'm getting where I'm at. Thank you for all the support. I appreciate it. Thank you for running the playlist and everything. Chase. Oh, this is funny, Dubs. I got to share Dubs' comment out here. Let's see. We say, Chase, then make them sweat, and then they will feel the pain. I hear you. I wish you could fit Allen up in there, and you'd have all four, though. Scary Larry. Yeah. You silly. Yeah, I am. Who will play right guard if Sheriff moves to his position in college? Yeah, that's true. I guess you would probably, put Wes Martin over at right guard and then I guess Wes Schweitzer. But then who you have as a backup there, and then what do you do with Morgan Moses? Those are probably two of the best questions. One thing we can hate on Morgan Moses, and I've got my card here somewhere, the Morgan Moses Haters Club, but we cannot deny what this dude has done. He stays healthy. He has not missed a game. Knock on wood. He has not missed a game since 2015, since he started on opening day against the Dolphins, and he has been the most consistent thing besides traffic in the Washington, D.C. area in those last 5 years. That's the only thing that's been consistent. So, traffic, political corruption, and Morgan Moses. That's all that's been consistent in the DMV. So, I don't know. You just can't do that to that dude. And he's a local kid as well. It'll be kind of hard to bring him to, just do that to him. Let's see here. Nationals are losing. What's new? Yeah. So nobody don't want to claim the WNBA coach. What's WNBA coach you talking about? Are you talking about the Mystics coach? Redditor, I don't know who you're talking about, bro. Greatest defensive line in the game. The NFL is sleeping on us. Oh, I agree with you, James. I agree. I don't know if greatest defensive line yet, but it's one of the good ones. Oh. Lost you, Jay. Yes, and I will knock Carter. There you go. See, my screen shook because you wanted to knock Carter on there. Oh, there we go. Oh, so we lost you.
Man. Jeez, man.
But yeah, man, I think that I think the squad's gonna be good. I like I said last week, I did my roundabout, my half jackal approach to picking games. I think I have us winning this first game. I think the Eagles present a lot of problems for themselves. They're going to be on shuffle with the offensive line. So I think the defense can go out there and wreak havoc. What's up, Nati? How you doing, man? How you doing, pal? Getting ready to do that fantasy draft with them on Saturday. The Danny and the Good Bits is my team. So, let's see here. What are you talking about, Red? Y'all have a stud as a coach, sir. Just seen it on NFL Network, bro. Are you talking about on the WNBA? I know what you're talking about, Freddie Red. Are you talking about Mike Tebow?
You better get out more information than that.
Yeah. I know we know Ron is a stud. I think you would admit that. Sheriff is high price right tackle holding us hostage. Yeah. I see the backfield is doing great. We might have something. Yeah, I think our running backs are going to be better than advertised. Like I said, everything that glitters isn't gold, and you don't need an elite running back to win a Super Bowl. You don't need him to be dominant. The Patriots never had an elite running back. They had some pretty good running backs. They had average to slightly above average, but none of these guys would go out here and dominate. Oh, you said WNBA coach. You said WNBA coach. Anna, look up Jennifer King for you, man. I know who Jennifer King is, man. I went up to Dartmouth last year and asked her, did she want to come down here? So I know Jennifer King. Been up to Dartmouth, beautiful campus last year. You keep on saying WNBA, didn't you? Oh, that's what you said. No, she wasn't a WNBA player. That's what you got me. You got me thrown off, Pretty Red. Good job though. You got me. You got to keep me on my game. I know what Jennifer King is, but she wasn't no WNBA player. Was she? Let me check.
Jennifer King. I think I heard that name before.
Yeah. Let's see here. She's a basketball coach. Okay. She was a coach at Johnson & Wales in Charlotte. Okay. Okay. All right. That's why I got thrown off. My bad. My bad, Red. My bad. I apologize. So I'm sorry. I got confused. I was like, what were you talking about? Our secondary is looking great too. Yeah, I do. I think the secondary is going to be great. I think you're going to have, like I said, I think Apke's going to be the starter there just because what he's proved in practice. I think you're on Landon Collins, so you got your safeties there. Also, you've got you've got Fuller, Monroe, I think, and Moreland. They'll be your through. I think they're going to be your three that are going to be out there. Yeah. Yeah, Jennifer King was yeah, she was Franklin. Yeah, we hired her. Yeah, they hired her back during the summer on an internship. She's working with Randy Jordan in running backs, I think. Jennifer King is. So maybe we can get her. Last year, everybody was on top of the 49ers for hiring that lady last year. Maybe they'll be on us and they'll make a Microsoft commercial for the Washington football team. Let's see here. That's if no one else beats up their wife and gets fired.
Right.
Who beat up their wife? You talking about oh gosh, guys, that's who you're talking about. Yeah. I don't know, man. We'll see. We'll see see what happens there with that, but I don't think we got any. I don't think we'll have any problem like that. Cannot wait to see what we do on defense. Absolutely seventh sin. Okay. Yeah, I can't wait to see what we do. Yeah, the defense is gonna be all right, man.
Yeah, gonna be great.
Defense is gonna be all right. Yeah. Let's see here. See, and like I said, if y'all want to come on, chit chat, tell me what y'all thinking. That's the link right there, and join in the conversation. Yeah, he was going to do big things. Man, he got mad. Yeah, he did get mad. And, you know, that's another story for a different day. I just hope he gets the help that he needs and all that good stuff. You know, that's unfortunate for that young man. And I can say young man, right? Yeah, I can say that now because he's like 10 years younger than me now. So I can say that. But let's see here. Yeah, I think it's a great hiring. I did touch base on her on my last video. If y'all haven't seen my latest video, I did finish the Who Is series talking about the coaches. I did do Chris Harris. I did touch on Jennifer King. I just didn't have time to do a video for her specifically, but I did add that on to the back end there of that video. So I think she's going to do some great things here or do some good things for us. I think all the problems are gone. I think all the problem children are gone. I don't think all the problems are gone. How do you kill a snake? You cut off the head. Until the head is gone, I mean, you're still going to have that problem. And the head is Dan Snyder. So whatever the NFL has to do to get rid of him, you know, he has legitimately eroded this franchise. This franchise has been suffering from a terminal illness known as Dan Snyder for 20 years. Let's see here. What did you guys think of Leonard? What do you guys think of Leonard Fournette? Should we sign him or no?
No chance.
Nope. No. Don't do it. Don't do it. No. Don't do it. I mean, it's enticing. I mean, it is enticing, but I mean, you know, it's just like you go to a restaurant that's been graded a D minus by the health department, but you say, "Oh man, the chicken's so good," but then or that steak's so good, but then you find out that beef is rancid. So that's what I'm thinking. I don't want to take my chance on possibly eating rancid beef.
Definitely not good.
Yeah. Ready Red says she's got the awesome haircut. Yeah, she got that nice haircut. Michael Sams might actually like her, right, Ready Red? Oh, you don't want to talk about that, do you? Let's see. No, he ain't going nowhere. I know. Alvin Kamara with pair with Gibson. What about Bell? Yeah, no, for I don't know, Nati. I really don't know about Alvin Kamara. I don't. Oh, just the fact that I don't want to give up that bank for Alvin Kamara. They said they're looking for a first round pick, and he's not showing up. So, what does that mean he might do to your team? So, yeah, I thought you'd like that one, Ready Red. I don't know, man.
Hey, Sanchez, I gotta take a call.
What'd you say? What'd you say, buddy? I couldn't hear you.
Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Oh.
Yeah, I gotta take it.
Let's see here. That's fair. We need some more offensive line. Yes, Lord. Yes, we need more offensive linemen. We do. Good Lord, we need them. And chill on the haircut. Hey man, I ain't hating on it. I love Jennifer King. I ain't got no problem with it. That's Ready Red. What's worse, guys beating on his wife or AP beating on his kids? I don't know. You might need to call a lawyer on that one, Damien. And this is not a law channel, but a new owner would have to keep the new culture on his building. Yeah, I think so. I think that's one of those things that when you get a new owner, you are going to get somebody who might not agree with everything that the coaches put in place so far. I don't know. So it looks like the Redskins, breaking news here, the Burgundy and Gold have acquired a tackle. They have acquired David Sharp from the Las Vegas Raiders, and whoa, Lord, acquires that, and a 7th round pick in 2021, and a 6th round pick for a 6th round pick in 2021. So the Washington football team gets a tackle that they need. I think he was a starter last year. Let's take a look. Never mind. Oh God. So this is him against Max Sharp. He's in black, if y'all can see it. There you go. Whoop! One more time. That's what we got to look forward to. Whoop! That's what we get. That was him going up against Max Crosby. Excuse me. So, maybe it might be a backup, but they did say the team was looking to add a tackle. So I'm actually going to, if you give me a second here, I will go ahead and get up his stats. See where he's been. See, look, I'm breaking news for y'all right here. You ain't got to go to Twitter. So he's, let's see. He's 24. He played college ball at Florida, was drafted in 2017, played for the Raiders in Oakland, then went to the Texans, then went to the Raiders again in 2018, played 24 games, started 4 of them, and he was 129th pick in the 2017 draft. So, and he is 6'6", 330 pounds. That is David Sharp for you. Let's see. He ain't going nowhere. No. Yes. But yeah, that old Mad Max right there. Max Crosby was wearing him out, putting him across his knee right there, boys and girls. But they did say they were going to look into getting a tackle. That's what all the news outlets were reporting. Spoke it up. Right? You got to. Did you? I think you did. Who said that? Yeah. But that's something interesting there. I think that's we'll see if that's a good pickup or not. I don't really have anything else on him right now. Sharp looks like a matador. Yeah, hey, Reddy Red, why don't you tell me something? What y'all trying to hide? If y'all so great and this team is so great that Dallas is building, why are y'all afraid that people see your numbers on a nationally televised practice? Huh? Tell me that, bro. I meant to ask you that. Depth at best. Yeah, I agree with you now too. That is, you're going to add another competition. Maybe that means that maybe that means that Cornelius Lucas might not be the answer at the swing tackle. Does this mean Sadiq Charles might not play this season? We really don't know. So a lot of questions to be answered there in that respect. I think they would have went after that tackle from Minnesota if he didn't restructure his contract. Riley Reef. I think they would have went after him. Maybe give me something. They ain't giving me nothing to talk about. We should go big on offensive linemen, like a third or second round trade. It's possible. I think so. I mean, yeah, the left tackle spot is worrisome for me. It looks like he was out at that right spot when I showed y'all that video. So I don't know, but still, you're going up against one of the better defensive linemen in the league in that regard. Let's see here. Charles isn't on the weed again. No, he's not on the weed. I hope. I hope, Franklin. I hope, because that would be a draft bust right there. Ron might coach him. I do have confidence in this offensive line that they will finally find a way to mesh together, because they do have one of the best offensive line coaches, active offensive line coaches, in John Matsko. Go check that video. I don't know who his series is, a playlist talking about John Matsko and his history. Shameless plug, but it's all good. They better not give us some busted ass team name next year. I think we're going to get I honestly think that we're going to go with Red Wolves. I talked about that earlier. Nothing. Hope the NFC runs shit this year. I think the NFC will do that. Would y'all want Prince or Mukamura on your team? Nah. Prince been too many places. The only Prince that I trust in is the one making pancakes and Purple Rain. That's the only Prince I want on my team, because you get some good music and you get good breakfast after getting beaten in basketball. But yeah, I don't. Yeah, I think you've got. I think if you do go after Prince Mukamara, maybe you could cut Ronald Darby. That might be the only spot of question there. Let's see here. So, and I'm going to ask y'all this question in the comments. And I kind of did my due diligence, and I've kind of come up to think of Big question. What is the biggest strength of this team? And what is their biggest weakness? And if you want to even double down, who's going to be the X factor for this team this year? I'll let you know who mine are, but I want y'all to let me know in the comments. And like I said, if you want to come on, talk to brother. Tell me what you're thinking. There's the link right there. Y'all get me sell this link. Wholesale link, y'all. I think our biggest strength is going to be this defensive line. You've invested so many draft picks in this, first-round draft picks in the last, 4 or 5 years they've been, and you've got 5 first-round picks on, so you've got your starting lineup is going to be a first-round pick. That's basically what it is. You've got, and from 2 of the biggest power conferences in all of college football, you've got 1 from the Big East and 3 from the SEC, 2 that won national titles with Alabama. So you've got Young, you've got Payne, you've got Allen, and you've got Sweat. I think that's going to be our strength there. And then I think our biggest weakness of them all, I said it already. The tight end position is the most inept position. It's like running a billionaire for president. It is very inept. Wait a minute. That actually happened. Never mind. Sorry. Something else. Sorry. I kind of skidded off there into a little bit. Anyway, a tight end is awful. Like I said, I like Logan Thomas. I like no one else. Marcus Ball might be something, but this is all speculation. I don't know if my liking of Logan Thomas supersedes the fact that he really hasn't done much as a tight end, and the fact that I saw him play in college a couple of times. That might be it. But so there's a bias. There's an inherent bias, and I understand that. But Richard Rodgers hasn't played ball in a long time. Marcus Ball hasn't. I don't think he's taken a live snap in a regular season football game in the NFL. He did play for the San Diego Fleet last year with Josh Johnson for 8 games or something like that, and I don't really know what his stats were there. So, and you have Jeremy Sprinkle. Jeremy Sprinkle is the most qualified. Think about that, y'all. I'm just going to tell you this. Think about that. Jeremy Sprinkle is the most seasoned tight end on your roster. Think about that for a second. Let that sink in. I don't think y'all hear me. Let that sink in. Jeremy Sprinkle is your veteran golden boy as far as playing at the position. Logan Thomas has been in the league longer. I might have been saying Landon Thomas, but I'm sorry if I said that. Let's see here. If they went with Washington Football Club, I would really be fine with it and not to lose all our legacy. I can't do the Washington football team. This ain't soccer. I can't do that, bro. Rainbow uniforms coming too. Oh, I knew everything was bigger in the deep in the heart of Texas, Ready Red. I didn't know y'all's pride was Cowboy Pride. Okay, Jerry Jones. I didn't know he was a progressive like that. What did we give up, Warpath? We gave up a 6th-round pick for him, and we got a 7th round and him in return. So we gave up chump change pretty much. Yeah, that's right. I did. We gave up a 6th for him, Braden. Biggest strength, defensive line. Worst strength, offensive line. Can I be a matador? Yeah. So that's those are my biggest strengths and weaknesses. I think the tight ends there because they are so lacking, they're so inexperienced. People might say our quarterback position is going to be a little depressive, but I don't think that. I think I don't know. I don't think that people are really giving him enough credit. there was another. Ladies and gentlemen, the man that could survive a flood the size of Moses, and he's dressed up like he's about to sell you a flood car from that flood with Moses. Ladies and gentlemen, the man himself, the man who has as many pets as he has shoes, Mr. Dubs. Did you like that intro? Did you like that intro? See, I give you a good fire intro, don't I?
Golly.
Hey man, I want the title to my car back. Can you give me I don't know if you're gonna sell me a flood car or chase my ambulance down to the hospital. What you gonna do? Probably both, depending on what day of the week it is. I had to get you back. Now, are we even? Or we almost even, right? Oh gosh. Lord willing and the creek don't rise. That's what we say down here. James Evans said he'll take his chance with Logan. Yeah, I will too. I think our offense is going to be crappy, but the defense is going to be all right. Yeah, I think that's about right. Oh man. Whew. What's up, Dubs?
What's up?
What you thinking? You like my predictions? My elite predictions?
Yeah, them elite predictions. They elite. You got my
my elite predictions that I gave. They're probably just as elite as your shoe collection. So it's just.
Sounds about right.
See,
man.
Damon said you forgot to say the number man. James saying what's up to you, Dubs.
James.
Yeah.
The number man.
The number man. The fan of the scary, the number one, the president, vice president, chairman of the board of the Scary Larry Michael Club, Dubs.
Man.
Yeah. Did you get a chance to watch the No, you was talking to me when it was on. They had the Redskins, the Washington football team practice. It was on NFL Network last night.
Oh yeah, I seen
it. Yeah. So it's pretty good.
Yeah, it was all right. It's like I'm just ready for the games. It don't matter. They can show all the highlights they want until I see proof of something happening. I don't care.
Oh man. Let's see, Michael Jenkins.
I don't like D'Angelo Hall in the booth because I don't. That man bad mouths us like he never was a part of this team. So I don't.
Who said that? Somebody said that. Who said that? Who said that? Who said that? Did I say that? I did say that. No, but I agree with you, old me, Angelo. But shout out to I think, and the more I think about it, I think Bram, the play-by-play guy, he's gonna be all right because he's a fan of the team. So he's gonna have that homer in him.
Wasn't he over there with Scary Larry?
He got hired by Scary Larry.
Yeah, they used to do a show together.
They did. I called into the show. They still owe me my book. That team still owes me my book. I still never got it. And I'm still mad about it. I'm mad as hell about it. They ain't say nothing about you need to be 17 or 18 or whatever. I want my damn book. I'm going to go and get him. Mitch Richmond, y'all find him. He's a Redskins historian or Washington football historian on Twitter. Find him. Tell him you owe Sanchez 405 a book or an interview at least. Michael Jenkins said, I think our offense is going to be okay against our defense every day in practice. I mean, yeah, do you think they would learn a little bit there? But what does that say about the defense, though, if they're so dominant against this crappy offense? Warpath, what did you think about Darius Geis getting released? You can't do what you did. I think they may have. He can't do what he did and still be a member of the team. I think that I hope he gets all the help that he needs through the situation. The legal system will take proper care of him and all that good stuff. But yeah, I think that was unfortunate for Darius, guys. How many players you think is going to make the Pro Bowl? 3, 4. I think Chase Young might make it.
Our punter, he'll make it again.
Yeah, so that's 2. Maybe Sheriff will make it. There you go. That's 3 right there.
Yeah, if Terry, I'm gonna throw Terry possibly in there too.
Okay. Old scary Terry. Landon Collins, Chase Young, Terry McLaurin, Matthew Ioannidis. They're going to make the Pro Bowl. I mean, I'd like that. Landon Collins almost made it last year, so yeah, throw him in there. So I say 5, right? Matthew, who? Oh, maybe not Illinois, but Deron Payne. Okay. We made a trade. Yeah, we did, Jacob. Broke it to you right here. I feel that Matthew Illinois. It's Matthew Ioannidis. Y'all, come on, man. Come on, Ready Red. You know who y'all. Dak will know who Ioannidis is once he gets smashed like a pancake. I think he got a couple. Did he get him a couple times last year? I don't know, but we'll see. So, Dubs, who you think gonna make the roster?
Oh, I ain't paying attention to them, bro. When they make it, they make it. Your guess is as good as mine. So if whoever you saying gonna make that roster, I'm pretty sure they're gonna make that roster.
Okay, all right then. Come on now.
James, that's why I come to watch you. That's why
you come to get educated.
Yeah.
Okay. All right then. I got a crackpot degree in Washington football history and everything. Let's see how. Come on, guys, have faith. Not with Zach Martin on him. What you got against Illinois? Lord have mercy. Dubs, keep it short and sweet. Yeah, Dubs do. Oh man. Shoot. But y'all, if y'all haven't already, make sure you go check out the Dubs family. They've got good stuff. He's got good stuff on there. And Dubs, I don't know if you got your link or something. I don't keep these things saved, but drop your link in the comments so people can go in there, subscribe to you. He be vlogging, he be shoeing. He got his pets and everything on there. I got a sneak preview yesterday of his snake, and he's got a bigger. What's that? A python?
Yeah.
Yeah, he got that snake. He's more slimier. He look more slimier than Jerry Jones. That's that, and he'll get after the rat race too. How many players do y'all think will make All Pro? On our team, I don't think anybody's gonna make the All Pro team. I think we're a year away from that, unless Chase Young has like 20 sacks and breaks Michael Strahan's record. That's Dub's snake. That's what I was talking about. I think if that's what you were asking, James. Yeah, I think if Chase Young can break one of those unbreakable records in his first season, yeah, he'll be an All-Pro. But other than that, I don't think so. I talked about our biggest strengths and the weaknesses, and then I said our X factors. I think you've got to have an X factor on both sides of the ball. And when I talk about the X factor, I'm not talking about players that we obviously think that are going to be like Chase Young doesn't qualify for me as an X factor. I think he's going to just do well. He is an X factor, but I guess more under the radar potential X factor more than anything. And I think Antonio Gibson does that for us on offense. He can be don't forget to there's Dove's link there in the comment. Comes Jay back into the stream there. What's up, Jay?
Sorry about the delay. I had to get a phone call from a buddy of mine.
That's all right, man. That's all right. That's okay. No problem. Welcome back. Oh, Illinois. Oh, he was talking about Ionitis, not Illinois. That's what he was talking about, James. So yeah, I think that Ionitis is a thing to spell. That's why I just say Matty I or something, or the itis, as Amir would say on here when he's on here. He'll say, "What's up, Big Simple? Big Simple, we lit." I can't do that. I know I can't do that. Nah, not Big Simple. Big Simple got that deep voice. And thank you for sharing out the live too, Big Simple. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much. And if y'all new to the channel, I'll say it again. Make sure you subscribe on the path to 1,000. Once hit 1,000, I'm gonna be giving away a $100 gift card to the NFL shop. I said I was gonna do a jersey, but I said the jersey, after dealing with, I had to ship something to somebody in Maryland. I live in Virginia. Might as well say live in the back end of Kentucky and northeast tip of Tennessee. I sent something to somebody in Maryland and in Jersey. The thing in Jersey got there in 2 days, and the dude in Maryland just got his today. I had to open an investigation with UPS. And I lost $20 out of the whole thing. So yeah. So I don't want to ship it. I don't trust anybody getting shipped anything. I will give you the gift card if I pick your name out. And also, since we got Cowboy fans in here, we got Eagles fans in here, all kinds of other fans. If you win it, you can go spend on your team. The only thing I do ask is that you take a picture, send it to me, and I will share it here on the live. So everybody knows that you got it and all that good stuff. So I can email it to you like boom. Hopefully, I hope it's a Redskins or Washington football fan, whatever we call ourselves today. But if it's not, it isn't. Yeah, I appreciate it, Big Simple. Yeah, I saw that you shared it out. Thank you, man. And Skins fans shared it out as well too. So I appreciate that. Dubs, he says we lit. So you want to? Are you lit, Dubs?
We lit.
There we go. Terrible, Kenny. Terrible. But shoot. And then I thought some of the coolest news. It's cool news coming out of. It just seems like the Washington is a crap sandwich, right? We get good news, then bad news, then good news, then bad news. It's almost like a Dagwood sandwich, right? Good news. So they renamed Redskins Park or whatever, the driveway. It used to be Redskins Park Drive. Now it's going to be Coach Gibbs Drive. I don't know why they just call it. Why don't we just call it Joe Gibbs Drive instead of Coach Gibbs Drive? I really like that a little bit better. Or just call it Gibbs Drive. Why you gotta put Coach in it, right? His name's not Coach. Call it the Joe Jackson Gibbs or the Joseph Jackson Gibbs Drive or something or way. And then the road leading into FedEx Field that I usually walk up when I get off that metro station will be now known as Sean Taylor Road. I don't like road. I like way a little bit better. But I'm not going to be picky.
We'll take it.
Yeah, I'll take it. Y'all know how I am. I'm going to nitpick over anything. I'm going to nitpick. But that leads up to Fed Up Field, and but I thought that was cool that they did that. They honored a legend and they honored a great, all in the same thing. You honored the greatness in Joe Gibbs, and then you honored the legend that's Sean Taylor. He was only with us for 4 seasons, but his impact is always felt. So I thought that was pretty cool for them to do that for him. Maybe they can do something else to maybe honor. I think they should put a statue of Joe Gibbs up at the new stadium if they ever get a new stadium. You took down that George Preston Marshall plaque at RFK. Maybe you need to put something in honor of Joe Gibbs out there at FedEx Field. So, but you don't need to do that this year. I'm going to start calling it that now if we keep on losing. Fed Up Field. I'm actually going to order me a shirt, Nati, that is from Breaking T. It's Fed Up Field. I've got them in my basket on there. But if you order from Breaking T, they've got some cool shirts. I wore a couple of them on here. The Ron Burgundy one, the We Want Dallas one, and I think, what's the other one? The Culture is Damn Good. And now we can honestly say now the culture is getting damn good. It's not there yet. It's not damn good yet. A salute to Twisted Nipples. There we go. There's a twist right there, Skins. This year it's Dallas and Washington for the division. I can see that. I can see that. I think that Dallas, people like Reddy Red would say that they have an upper hand. In the division, right? Reddy Red, where you at? Because y'all got this elite quarterback that y'all gonna pay $50 million at the end of the year. You've got this running back who's averaged like 1,200 yards a season his first 3 years. So I'm giving y'all props, Reddy Red. Granted, if you don't have any foot massages and all that stuff go wrong, and I mean, like they said, Mike McCarthy, he knows everything's bigger in Texas, and he might get one of them big old manly massages, not like he would do up in Wisconsin. So we'll see. But yeah, I mean, I think the division is going to be interesting. And don't forget that you don't have to. It's one extra spot in the playoffs this year. So really, 8-8 might win. It might get you in there. 6-10 might even get you in there, depending on how hard the NFC is. But the one thing about the NFC is, big takeaways I've seen around the whole NFC is, I don't think Tom Brady is going to be as good early on in Tampa, because they said he's already struggling with the heat. He's getting overheated and all that good stuff. I don't think you're going to see him do that well at home. He has historically struggled in Florida. I don't really know what the Saints are. And dare I say it, I think the easiest team that could sneak up and win that division in the South, and we'll just go through it right now. You know who I'm thinking, Dubs. Who's the easiest team to win the NFC South that could sneak up that nobody's talking about?
Who is it?
Them Dirty Birds.
Oh.
The Dirty Birds.
Oh,
the Falcons.
No. Slitter might jump on the camera right now.
Yeah, I don't know. But I don't know. I think the Dirty Birds, they could sneak up. They could at least get a wild card out of there. It might be between them and the Saints. I don't think Carolina – people think Carolina's going to be good. I just don't know with Matt Rule. I don't. It's something I don't see in him that, and they're going to be rebuilding. They think Joe Brady is going to translate from being dominated in college to being dominated in the NFL. I just don't see that happening. So I think you've probably got the Saints and you've got Atlanta. And I think in Atlanta and Tampa are going to be neck and neck for probably 2 and 3. I think the Saints might actually survive and finish out as number 1. For us in the NFC East, I think us and Philadelphia are going to be right there, and I think it's going to come down to the last game of the season being on the bookends. And I think it's going to come down to sweeping Philadelphia to get in the playoffs. So I think that Dallas is going to win the division. Right now, I think that just looking at it, just because of what they have, and I think we can end up as a wild card. I think 9-7 can get you there. 9-7 could win the division, but this isn't adding in injuries right now. So I'm not glorifying, I'm not crowning anybody. And then where else in the NFC? We go out west, right? We go out west. You want to go out west? Let's go out west. Then we go back north. So the West, I think, is the biggest enigma in the NFL right now, the NFC West, because you have Seattle, you have the 49ers, you have the Arizona Cardinals, you have the LA Rams. You have two teams that are going to be right in the thick of it again. I think San Francisco, Seattle are going to be in there. Then you have two false flags.
What? Seattle. They use the 12th man all the time.
Seattle probably
have that advantage,
Seattle, actually.
But they can go out on the road though, and they can play well. Seattle's hard. Seattle's a hard out though, man. No matter where they're at.
Yeah,
and you know that they're hard out. I think the Cardinals are the most overrated team in the NFL. I don't like their coaching. I like Kyler Murray. I don't think they're going to run the ball. They don't take running the ball seriously. I think they'll be in some games where they're going to be, because they've got DeAndre Hopkins, right? So they're going to stretch the game out, and they're going to look like some of these old run and shoot. But that stuff, this isn't the Big 12. This is the NFL, and you're playing two good defenses, maybe three, if the Rams can actually pay for somebody. Let's see here. I heard. Sorry, but I have to. Just got done with school. I'm gonna have to go. All right, Braden. See you later. Nati agrees with me there. What'd you say?
I gotta head out too, bro. That's what.
All right. Be good, man. Thanks for coming by.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Dirty Birds ain't making no sense. Wild Wild West, y'all. Dallas is going to be 8-8 again. I hope so, Braden. HTTR for life. That's from Redskins Weekly. Check him out on YouTube. Make sure you go out there and subscribe to him. But he's coming from Periscope on that one. That's why I'm going there. Go to bed. Lord have mercy. And I think the Rams. I don't think the Rams are going to be that good either. I just think that I don't know how Sean McVay deal with adversity. You get rid of one of the best defensive minds in NFL history because you had a stumble in the road after he got you to the Super Bowl. That people want to say is Jared Goff. That defense did it. So, we'll see. And Jalen Ramsey is he's not in it. He's already arguing with the defensive coordinator. So I think you'll see San Francisco, Seattle rise out of that group. I think Seattle might actually get them this year. Pete Carroll kind of cost them the division last year again. So, we'll see in that respect. And then you go to the North. You've got the Packers, you've got the Vikings, the Lions, and the Bears. I think the Bears and the Lions, they'll be we lost you again, Jay. But I think you're going to have those cats there who there you are again. Just got one of my buddies that just texted me, and they said that old line scares me. Me too, pal. But the North, I think, you always want to say Green Bay. You got to give Green Bay a shot, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then Detroit. Matt Stafford can never stay healthy enough for them actually to do anything or for them to actually be worth
tell
a
the
dime.
truth. I had to suffer with him in the draft already. And in the
when he's good, he's good. When he's on, but he can't stay healthy. When he's not healthy, he's starting to kind of regress to his earlier years. But I looked it up, like it was like 5-6 years in a row he started all 16 games. So I don't know in their respect, but the Bears, I think they're going to be at the bottom of this division. I just don't know what they don't have a quarterback. Nick Foles has proven that he can't do anything unless he's in Philadelphia. So that's that. So I think it might be Kirk family member and Aaron Rodgers. They might be battling out for the top spot in the NFC North. If you look at the AFC and what they're doing, I don't think there is not a reason why the Buffalo Bills don't win the AFC East this year. There should be no reason, no excuse for Sean McDermott and the Bills not to bring a playoff game to Bills Mafia this year. Right. Well, and that's going to be sad, but I think that they go ahead.
Because if you thought they were good last season with like the amount of plays that they had like against every single other team, and and in the playoffs, there's always a good chance for a team to break out. Always.
Oh yeah.
And that was that Buffalo Bills team. 1 or 2 costly mistakes got them out. And it was just 1 or 2 costly mistakes that would have just had them. If it wasn't for those 2 to 3 plays, they would have already been in the NFC Championship game. That's my prediction.
They could have been. Yeah, the Bills, they could have been in that. They could have. They're built for it. They got good defense. They had a good wide receiver in Stephon Diggs now. Somebody that hopefully Josh Allen can't outthrow. But there's no reason why the Bills shouldn't win this division. I mean, I like what Miami's doing, but I think they're they might be a year off. I think New England, Cam Newton, Jarrett Stidham, if you're debating that, you don't really have a quarterback. You don't trust who you've got there. I think they're going to regress. They've already got the most people on the COVID list. The Jets. I mean, the Jets they started. Go ahead.
Do you believe in the Jets?
No, I do believe in the Jets. I believe in the Jets just in the season. That's what I believe in. I don't believe in the Jets, man. I don't believe in Adam Gase, man. It comes down to coaching. I mean, anytime you got to smelling salts on the sideline to get you amped like that, I don't know. I just don't think he's the Commissioner Gordon of Gotham City that they're looking for. Right. So, I don't know. He couldn't do it in Miami. What makes you think he's going to do it in New York? That's what I didn't get. So, but he got a second chance. Makes no sense. He should have been back to an offensive coordinator. I look at the AFC South. You got the Texans out there. You've got the Colts, who I think the Colts are going to have an off year this year again. The Titans, I don't think the Titans are going to be as good as they were last year either. The Texans, and then who else in Jacksonville?
Yeah.
With Jay Gruden, with old Jay Gruden there.
Oh boy.
Yeah. I don't know. What's up, Pedro? Yeah. Oh yeah, I broke the trade right here for the tackle. Yeah, I broke it right here on live. Man. Yeah, I saw that trade. I'm not blown away by it. It is what it is. It's just adding another body on that line. But yeah, Sharp, the tackle who got owned by what's the name? So by Max Crosby. What's up, Dollar Beer? Giants fan extraordinaire up in here. I ain't worried about the AFC championship game. I hear you. Braden said, "What's up, Pedro?" Yeah, we talked about the trade. Yeah, Pedro 007 up in the house. Somebody was getting on you here earlier, man. Said you need to show your face. You hit say you've been hiding. You said you were gonna hit 3,000. You're gonna do that face reveal. The Raiders fan said, "Okay, all right, then we'll see." There's a video that I showed earlier of Max Crosby running game on him. So I don't know what to see, but maybe that'll be good. He was a 4th round pick for the Raiders, went to the Texans for a year, and then came back to the Raiders. So yeah, I think he was a no. Is that right? Was he a yeah, he was a what's the name draft pick? He was Jack Del Rio draft pick. Yeah. Oh, Pedro said this Friday, y'all. Another breaking. I don't know, Pedro. Did you tell people this? I'm just gonna say this anyway. Another breaking news. Pedro revealing the face on Friday. You got to be there.
Oh,
can't wait to see that.
Take this, boys and girls.
Yeah. But yeah, the South is an interesting enigma in the AFC, though. I don't know, like the Texans, Deshaun Watson, they're always in it. I don't know if it's more or less because of what Bill O'Brien does, but I think it's more or less what Deshaun Watson does in that respect. They've taken away his key target now, so it'll be very intriguing to see how they piece that together. I think that's a crapshoot for the top 3. Now I say I'm going to renege on what I just said, though. I think the Titans actually have a shot to dominate this division, but I don't trust the quarterback. I don't trust Ryan Tannehill. Run the ball. Do what got you there. You can take advantage of a second-place schedule from a year ago. The North, Baltimore, Pittsburgh, Cincinnati, Cleveland. Cleveland, I don't trust Cleveland. I just don't. They are the biggest what ifs in the NFL. Cincinnati, I don't think. You know, I'm not sold on Joe Burrow. I know he's the number 1 pick, but I'm just not sold on him, man. Right. Went through his hometown a couple weekends ago. And then yeah, bro, I got Insta. It's the same thing as my Twitter and right here, Pedro. Shoot me a message or something or follow me so I can follow you back. Jets, yeah, Jets, just in the season, right? Skins fan. And if y'all want to come on and chat. There's a link right there. But yeah, and then moving over, I think the Ravens will dominate that. I don't think Pittsburgh and the other 2 teams in that division, I don't think they're going to pose much of a threat to them as long as Lamar Jackson stays healthy. And then out west, Kansas City, Denver might be a little bit better. Oakland, Oakland, and then not Oakland, Las Vegas, excuse me, and the Chargers. So you've got two bastard children in the Chargers and the Raiders, because the Raiders don't know where they're going to live at in probably the next 5 years, and then the Chargers aren't even the best team in their but they weren't even the best team in their stadium last year, not alone in their city. People were LA Galaxy fans more than anything.
I mean, you had the Steelers take a whooping on them. Right.
Came up in there. Yeah, literally and figuratively with the fans. Yeah. My Lord. Yep, I got your back, Pedro. Got your back, fam. 007, Pedro. The revelation, Pedro here. But nah, check out Pedro. Check out Burgundy and Gold fan all day. Check out those brothers. Hilarious, informative. So yeah, check them out. They have been big supporters of me, so I appreciate that. All y'all, I appreciate. Like Jay over here. Jay's been a big supporter of me for a while. So I appreciate. Yeah, I appreciate all the support. I love having y'all on here. Big Simple too. All them good guys coming on there. Pedro just dropped a video too on the sharp trade. So go out, and once you're done here, we'll probably be on here for another 10 minutes or so, wrap it up, hit the 2-hour mark. Can't wait. Yeah, that's another thing right there. Now, the richest man in the city of Richmond is coming on here now. The city, the capital city, the capital man himself. He's crazy. He got them green eyes. They call him emerald eyes. That's what they call him now. That's what the ladies call him.
Hey. Emerald is my birthstone, so hey, I'm not mad at that.
There you go. He might have him, but he got everything. He goes to Cheesecake Factory 3 times a week.
3 times
when the warden allows it. Burgundy and Gold fan all day.
What's up? What's up, man?
What's up,
good, guys?
What's up?
I'm driving.
What's up, Playboy?
I'm driving. I just got off work, brother.
Oh,
shoot.
Yeah.
So I'm on my way
home.
The
boss. You the boss. You should be able to get off anytime you want to, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. You're right, though. You're right, man. You're right, brother.
You claiming that? You claim it. That's why I'm getting on out of here. Y'all clean up your own damn self.
I know, right? What's up, Jay?
What's up?
Shoot.
Nothing much, player.
Yeah. The Quavius said, "I can't wait to see Logan Ryans get cooked twice a year." Yeah, that's a new. Yeah, the Giants signed him. I don't know, man. That's gonna be a rough one. That's a good pickup by the Giants, though. Old Judge Judy and Jason Garrett. And who else? I don't know who y'all got. Patrick Graham Cracker. Is he on there too?
Oh my goodness. Patrick Graham.
I got Judge. Oh, excuse me. It's not Judge Judy. It's Judge Joe Brown. Joe Judge Brown. What is his name? Joe Judge Brown. Now, what y'all gonna have to realize is we're gonna play football, boys.
Shoot. Hey man, I was at work, man. So, I truly believe. I heard you talking about it. I truly believe that Daniel Snyder about to get the boot, man. I believe they're about to pull up every single thing that was behind the scenes. And correct me if I'm wrong. Didn't they say they was about to get all those people out of that non-disclosure contract?
Right.
You already know what time it is, dog.
I mean, literally, they're about to undress Dan Snyder. That's what's about to happen. Yeah. That's not poor choice of words, is it?
Yeah, he might be wearing a onesie. He might be wearing a onesie under that suit. You know, they're about to undress that brother.
Shoot, Lord. I mean, Dan Snyder, he's probably the biggest prevert in the world. Prevert. Can't even call him pervert. He's one of them that's what Archie Bunker used to call him. Preverts. That's exactly. He ain't nothing but one. I don't know. That man, I don't know what he got on people, but and you never know. This might be Bruce. Bruce might have been the good guy. And Skin's about to break in front of it. Break it. You about to hit a car. You hearing that one? Oh man. I don't know, man. But it's
what's up, everybody? What's up, everybody in the chat?
All right, Pedro. I appreciate it, man. I'll just give you a hard time, dude. I trust your game. I like your angle though. You gotta do what you gotta do. The build up. People been waiting, and then they're gonna get their they're gonna get what they've been waiting for. Yemi is gonna be very excited.
I know Pedro better not be no midget. I tell you that.
Hey, Skin, what you got? Look, I didn't know you was having undercover roast sessions on your channel.
Oh, there you go.
They said
it won't no undercover.
There was undercover. You supposed
no,
Dub said it was coming, so I said I wasn't too mad at him.
Yeah, man. Dubs have to get some get back.
He was just mad I had extra starch up in them shorts. That's all. He got Yimmy back though. I said I didn't know if that was Yimmy, if that was a tie of Yimmy's tongue hanging out.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Oh man. But yeah, I don't know if they're gonna drop the axe on Dan Snyder or what. They say he's on a couple of committees.
I think they is, man.
They should. They should, and I want them to. I really do. Like, you know this. Like, you and I, we talked about this before, off camera and on camera. I want them to drop the hammer on them because I don't know how something can survive so long and have a terminal illness and not go through, like, the Washington franchise needs extreme chemotherapy from the cancer known as Dan Snyder. That's exactly what it is. I can't do it, man. James is saying, "What's up to you, Skims?"
Who said that?
James Evans. He said, "What's up, man?"
What's up, James?
Dynamite.
Go ahead, man. Hey, Jay, what part of town you in, man? Where you from?
I'm from the Pennsylvania area. Pennsylvania area, the Sharon, Pennsylvania area. I'm up north.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I'm still a Redskins fan all day. I ain't going like
I ain't mad at you,
that's
man.
Right. That's right, brother. Represent.
They got some little Redskin fans. Yeah. They got some little Redskin fans up in PA. I've been through there a couple of times.
Man, they got Redskin fans everywhere, especially in Africa.
Right. Really?
Yes. I like the Redskins. Yeah.
All right,
yeah,
man. I am very happy to be here.
See.
What I just said, I'm very happy to be.
That's even better. That's even better.
Good morning, my friends.
There you go.
That's a good movie. I swear, that's one of my favorite movies. Coming to America. Only a matter of time until Bezos buys the team. So I talked about this before, and I don't know if Bezos can buy. And it's not a question of money. Can he buy the team? Because I think he could buy the whole league and it'd be fine. But the fact that Bezos is the owner of the Washington Post, and who's been revealing all this information? The Washington Post.
I don't think they'll get any. I don't think he'll get any backlash off this. If there's evidence, hey, that's a done deal.
Yeah,
it's a done deal. I don't think Dan can turn that thing back around and say it's been a hit out on me and all this blah blah blah, and that's evidence. You know,
Skins.
Because
We trying to
just like when he hired.
We trying to get away from that culture of turning that thing back around and everything. So you got to use better word. You got to use better wording, brother. You got to use better.
You right. Just you terrible, man. Hey, just like when he hired his own investigator, you already know he paid her on the table, so they want nothing. That's why the league's stepping in.
Shoot.
Yeah.
That's like I said. That's like you. That's like I come under investigation for something, and I call Dubs to investigate me, and then you gonna get the report on investigating it. to Doug from
Yeah.
Doug. That don't make no sense. Like, there's gonna be some inherent bias. There's a reason why I hired that person in the beginning.
Yeah.
So, Dan Snyder said it was his idea to turn the investigation over.
That's
to
bull crap.
Yeah.
That's bull crap. You're not gonna. I don't think he's that dumb to snitch on himself.
He said it was his idea to turn over the investigation to the NFL. The NFL did not say that it was. But I don't know. Yeah, that's right, Louisville, yeah, they do. Y'all got a lot of fans up there in Louisville. The hub to the west, according to UPS, Louisville. That is the hub to the west. Anything you could get from the west, it goes through Louisville. If you're on the East Coast, and vice versa.
Can I make an announcement?
Yeah, make an announcement.
All of those, everybody that's in the chat, I can't see how many people you got in here.
We got 20.
But everybody in the chat, if you can, everybody in the chat, if you can, please show your support. Please show your support. Continue to show your support to On the Warpath, guys. He is almost at 1K, and I would like you guys, if you have community tabs, to share him out. To continue to share him out so we can get him to his number. Like I said, he will be giving away. Like he said, he will be giving away something good once he reaches goal. So, guys, all you guys that actually been here for this long and y'all been watching him grow, continue to support him and do what you can to at least get him to his numbers.
I appreciate that, man. I appreciate it. Like I said, that's one of the dudes right here at the bottom. That's one of the folks that's helped me over the last Skins. It's going on 2 years now? I think. Is that right?
Yeah, man. 2 years.
Yeah, it's been 2 years. Yeah, 2 years. So it has become an acquaintance, actually become a friend, and I appreciate that, Sean. I really do, man. And a lot of the successes that I have come across, especially over here in the last couple months, it's been because of you. I know you always say you just do the shout out and it's my grinding that does it. But if it's not because of people like you that help out and do the shout outs and people don't get their palate wet from you, then there is no way that I don't think I'm in this spot because of folks like that. Because it really does take people in their recommendations to actually come to channels and everything like that. So, that's true. I said the same thing about Big Simple. And it's just those guys like y'all who are encouraging and very supportive of folks' channels. No matter what the topic is, no matter what the subject, we could be talking about nuclear weapons in West Korea, and y'all still be like, go support this brother right here. Go support him. And go support him.
That's right.
Yeah. So yeah, I do appreciate it, man.
That's right. That's right.
And we could hit 2 goals when we hit 1,000, because we are at the watch time hours for monetization. And I know, and I've said this before, it's not something that I was looking to do. I did put with Skin's recommendation, I did put my PayPal, Cash App, and all that stuff if you want to donate to the channel. And that will help me go out and do more giveaways and improve the channel for everybody going forward. So if you want to donate, you're more than welcome to. You don't, by no means do you have to, because that's not what I got in here to do. But if you feel it, you're more than welcome to. And it always.
What was your What was the numbers again? I couldn't hear because it was breaking up.
We've got, I think we're at 903 on the sub tab. Yeah, we're on 903 on the sub tab, where we were at 3,000. We're like 3,027 at the watch time hours.
Okay.
So We're getting there.
Yeah, man. Yeah, brother.
We are. A couple more live streams are coming up. I am getting ready to wrap this up because Lord, it is a little wee bit late. But I will be doing a preview of the game next week with the Skins and the Eagles, or the Washington football team, whatever the heck we want to call them, the Burgundy and Gold and the Philadelphia Eagles. And then also we will be doing a live on Saturday, hopefully in the afternoon, right around the time of cuts, just to say who got cut and who might move over to the practice squad and all that good stuff. But I do appreciate it. Juan Gotti just dropped a video on the trade as well too, so go check both him and Pedro out. Check out Skins Fan all day. He's almost, what are you like? What, about 500 away from 3,000? Is that right? Less than that, right?
About what?
What are you about? Like 450 away from 3,000?
Something like that.
How many subs you need to 3,000? Yeah, something. I know it's. I know you were like 2.5 or something last time I saw. So.
Yeah, I'm 255.
Yeah, but okay. So go out and find a Burgundy and Gold fan all day, aka formerly known as Skins Fan. But yeah, like I said, like, subscribe, share this out. I got a new video out too as well, talking about finishing up the coaching previews. So check that out as well. Yeah, we are growing here, and I appreciate. Thank you, James. Maybe it was Gruden who snitched on Snyder holding grudges after getting fired. Damien, I ain't mess with you, bro. It might be one of the most correct things that Damien said in a live in a while. Yemi, holla at Yemi. Yeah, Yemi is up in there as well too. Shout out to Yemi. Go check him out. He be doing cooking. And the brother can cook too. Some good dishes out there. So check him out as well too. But like I said, y'all, I appreciate it. I love you guys. Make sure you like. Go ahead.
Let me say something right quick, if you don't mind.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Coming up for the first game, guys, the Eagles against the Washington football team. We will be meeting up, guys. We will be meeting up. We got some Redskin fans meeting up in the DC area. So if anybody interested, just reach out to me or Ed Oliver on our channel. Just leave us a comment or something letting us know that you're interested, and we will hit you back. We basically going to a sports bar, so we're gonna watch the game at a sports bar, and we will be doing the social distancing thing. So if anybody concerned about the coronavirus or anything like that, like I said, restaurants are open. As long as you're wearing your mask and you're keeping yourself safe, we still can go and eat and watch the game. So if anybody interested, just reach out to me, Burgundy and Gold Fan all day, or Ed Oliver on this channel. Just reach out, leave a comment on one of his videos and let us know.
Yeah, so go and check that out if you're going to be in the area or somewhere close to them. I'm too far away, so I won't be able to come up there this time around. But
hey, Dubs might be coming, man.
I believe that when
Dubs
I see
might
the
be
plane.
coming. Yeah,
I believe that when I see the plane ticket.
Yeah.
If Dubs comes, damn y'all. That's all I'm going to say. That if Dubs is coming, I'm saying damn y'all, because I will
Dubs might
cuss.
be coming, man.
I will cuss in my car 6.5 hours up the road just because I'm gonna have to come up there. So because Dubs gonna be like, Corey, you know I came up here and you ain't come up here, man. What's up with that? Yemi said lies. Ain't no lies, man. Ain't no lies. Shoot. But I appreciate you guys. I love the support. I appreciate it. We're gonna make this thing big. Keep on building, keep on growing. Appreciate y'all. I do have a bit of news. I did tell y'all I did come in contact with somebody with the virus. I had to take a test. And my test came back negative, so that's a check. But I still had to quarantine for 14 days since the last time I saw him, which was it'll be 2 weeks on Thursday, so I'll be free on Thursday finally. So good that I'm excited there. What's up, Meryl? How you doing? What up, you guys talking about the trade? I feel this means Charles might go on. Yeah, I think that might be true. Yeah, we did talk about that for a little bit here. I do think that Sharp may signal that Sadiq probably won't play this year. So I'm gonna have to go adjust my roster, my 55-man roster, though. Yeah, but Jay, I appreciate you coming on here too, buddy, and chatting, and talking, and hanging out for a little bit as well. Thank you for coming, and thank you for your support as well.
As always, you got it, bro.
All right. Okay, so y'all, San Charles 405, your man. I appreciate it. I'm gonna say until I'm sick in the stomach, and until you can't stop hearing or you put me on mute. I love you guys. I appreciate everything you're doing to help me grow this channel. What's up, Meryl? Till the next time, love, peace, and hell. I'm San Charles 405. I'm out, y'all. Wakanda forever.